We're going to start our journey about 2 miles west of Meyersdale on the Great Allegheny Passage. This is the Salisbury Viaduct. I'm going to ride across it, but I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the wind noise because it's really high in the air. The viaduct was built about, 1911, 1912, and it was abandoned in 1975. One of the reasons it wasn't torn down and scrapped was one of luck, in that scrap steel was at its lowest point. If you've ever been on Route 66 in St. Louis and saw the Chain of Rocks Bridge, it survived for the same reason. This is about a quarter of a mile long, pretty high up in the air. You can see for miles. US 219 and CSX Railroad pass underneath. Old US 219 for years was the way you had to travel south when you went through the town of Meyersdale. This is the end of the viaduct. We're about 2 miles from the Western Maryland Railway Station and Meyersdale Visitor Center. Passing the Meyersdale Visitor Center, formerly the Western Maryland Railway's train station. This is a good place to park your bike if you have an intention of pedaling up to the Big Savage Tunnel. It also houses the Historical Society. Western Maryland over the B&O, now CSX. From the Keystone Viaduct, you pedal about 6 miles up a 3% grade, which is a little tough, but it'll be enjoyable coming back. You hit the town of Deal. At this point, we're just a couple miles from the Big Savage Tunnel. You could also park your vehicle here and start at this point if you just wanted to check out the tunnel. Soon after, you pass the Eastern Continental Divide. Kind of gives you the lay of the land. The windmills seem close when you're up at the top of the mountain. We're now coming on the Big Savage Tunnel, which is now 110 years old. It was one of 4 tunnels built by the Western Maryland Railways as part of an 87-mile extension from Cumberland to Connellsville. It had been closed since 1975, and they reopened it around 2003 or 4. You have natural air conditioning in here. It probably dropped 20 degrees, but it feels great. Fortunately, they lit this one, so it's easy to see where you're going. It's a single-lane tunnel. I'd say this tunnel is about a half a mile in length. We're coming out the other end now, and you will see an amazing sight of probably 3 states and 7 counties worth of view. I'll pull over here and give you a more stable view. The outside of the Big Savage Tunnel, you probably can see about 3 states and 7 counties from this view. You're at the top of the summit. From here, it's a downward pedal to Cumberland, which coming back is not for the faint of heart. Coming from Frostburg toward Meyersdale, this is the entrance to the tunnel, 1911. This is coming back down the hill from Sand Patch access point. The 3% grade down the hill is a lot more enjoyable. Coming back down the hill into Meyersdale, the other view of the Keystone Viaduct. Another amazing bridge. One time this was a horse and buggy bridge that went over top of the railroad in the town of Meyersdale. It sat abandoned for years and they repurposed it onto the trail. And before you know it, you're back at the Meyersdale Visitor Center.